In this stage, you will experience the first awakenings of the intuitive eating style that has always been a part of you, but was buried under the debris of dieting. When you enter this stage, much of the exploration work from the previous stage begins to crystallize and feels like solid behavior change. Your thoughts about food are no longer obsessive. You hardly need to maintain the hyperconsciousness about eating that was originally needed. Consequently, your eating decisions don't require quite as much directed thought. Instead, you find that your food choices and responses to biological signals are mostly intuitive. You have a great sense of trust, both in your right to choose what you really want to eat and in the fact that your biological signals are dependable. You are more comfortable with your food choices and will start to notice increased satisfaction at your meals. At this point, you honor your hunger most of the time, and it's easier to discern what you feel like eating when you are hungry. You continue to make peace with food. What feels new in this stage is that it's easier to take a time out in the midst of your meal to consciously gauge how much your stomach is filling up. You will be able to take note of your fullness and respect the presence of that signal, although you may find that you often eat beyond the fullness mark. Just like when an archer takes aim at a new target, it often requires shooting many arrows before learning how to reach the bullseye. You may still be choosing previously forbidden foods most of the time, but you will find that you don't need as much of them to satisfy you. If you've been an emotionally cued eater, you'll become quite adept at separating biological hunger signals from emotional hunger. Because of this clarity, more often than not, you will be experiencing your feelings and finding ways to comfort and distract yourself without the use of food. Remember, put weight loss on the back burner. Far more important than weight loss is the sense of well-being and empowerment that begins to take place. You won't feel helpless and hopeless anymore. You will begin to respect your body and understand that if you're over your natural weight, it's a result of the dieting mentality rather than lack of willpower.